Hey, this is Ashley, and this video is to help you understand Google Classroom and the stream specifically. So, when you are into the class that you want to be in for Google Classroom and you're ready to get started, this is what you see. So, it automatically takes you to stream, and this will be the same for students when they go to the classroom. What you see is that image, and the very first image that you see, you can change that. So we're going to talk about ways to change that. You can either upload a photo or select a theme. And I'm going to select a theme. And they already have themes set up. And what you'll notice about each of them is that they're all education related in some type of way. However, they are leaving that space over to the left where your class name will be. So be sure that if you are uploading a picture of your own, that you're careful with understanding, if your class name will be able to show up easily. So I'm going to go back to the general section because there is one that I liked. And I click the one that I want and I click select theme. And so another piece to understand what exactly you're looking at, underneath your name here, it has a class code. That class code is tied to getting students to or other people added to your class. We're going to talk about that when we talk about adding people, but for right now, just wanted you to understand that that is what that little spot is for. So then understanding what else you are looking at. Right here where it says upcoming, this is the classwork or assignments that you put. They will be here on this little section for students. Here where it says share something with your class, that is considered your stream. So it tells you underneath exactly what that means. It says this is where you're able to communicate with your class and you're able to create and schedule assignment announcements. And then you're able to respond to student posts. So you'll post your announcement of what you want students to know, if you want them to watch something, and then they're able to ask questions about it underneath, and then you can respond directly to them. That's what the response piece means. So I'm going to click here, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to see that I have 5C homeroom. I don't have any other classes currently made, so that's why that is dim. And over here, it says all students. That's the only option I currently have. So I'm going to share with my class. I'm going to say, welcome to 5C distance learning. Let's make that lowercase. Let's spell it correctly. There we go. Distance learning with Google Classroom. And then I'm going to tell them, please see the weekly checklist below. And if you have younger students, K to 2, you can also put a message really for families and then having them be able to click and access certain items. So if understanding what you see below, I have a Chrome extension. That's why that's showing up here. You likely will not have anything on to the right of the add piece. But if I click add, I can see I can add something directly from Google Drive. I can add a link. I can add a file. I can add a YouTube clip. So I'm actually going to show you what each of them would look like if I pulled something from each. So let's first start with Google Drive. So if I click Google Drive, I'm going to pick something that I have uploaded directly in Drive. Let's see. I'll come over to my Drive and I'm just going to click a document to share. Once you select the item that you want to use, you click add. Once you add, it presents it in a little spot right here. So it's not taking up the entire page, as you can see. So I'm actually going to add more. You can add just one thing or you can add multiple things. So I'm actually going to also show you what it's like to add a link. So I'm going to come over here to something else that I like to use. And then I'm going to paste it in and click add link. So that's what the link would look like if I were to add a link. It's nice because they try to streamline it so it's easy to see. And then let's see what it's like if I, add a file. Got really the same idea. So I'm going to select from my computer and I'm just going to click this picture here. It's already selected. I'm going to click upload. And then again, each item you see it just kind of below, very nicely placed. And then one more thing I'm going to choose is I'm going to click a YouTube video. And if you already know the video that you want, you would just do it. You can actually copy paste the share link directly here, or maybe not. Maybe you want to search something. So I'm going to put in something random. And then I'm just going to pick a video for our purposes, and I click add. And as you see, that's here too. So it's more likely that you may just have one thing here, or you might have the list of things for students to put in the stream, or announcements for them to be able to access, whether it's a video you want them to watch, whether it's a document you want them to be able to grab. So when I'm ready to now post what I want my students to see, I'm going to click, I can either click post, it's going to post right away. But the other great thing is you can click the arrow to the right of posts, and you can schedule. This means this gives you the opportunity to create posts ahead of time that you know you're going to want to put out. So maybe you have a weekly message that you put out and you have a different document attached to it each week. You would hit schedule once you're ready to post. So I'm going to go ahead and post because I'm just doing this right now in the moment. And then once I hit post, you see it here. So you see my message, and it tells me over here in the bottom that I created a post, or my post is created. I see my message here. I see each of the files that I have attached to it as well. And then what you'll see below it is add a class comment. So maybe I have it here and I want to put a reminder comment. Remember to check each attachment. And I can hit send, and so it's there. And students will be able to do that as well. And their messages within the stream, as the teacher, you'll be able to respond to them directly. So that is really the stream, and understanding what it is and how to make an announcement. If you have any questions, you can email me at craiga@lmsd.org. Again, that's CRAIGA at lmsd.org.